हेलो गाइस, आज की इस वीडियो में हम क्लियरिंग इन द स्काई आगे रीड करेंगे। व्हाट इज द सीजन फॉर योर प्लांटिंग दिस पाथ अप हेयर? आई आस्क्ड. I went it times in my life. He said, a doctor has told me to go home and be with my family as long as I could. Told me not to work, not to do anything but to live and enjoy the few days I had left with me. If the doctors have been right, he said, winking at me. I have cheated death many times. Now I have reached the years the good book allows to man in his lifetime upon this earth. 60 years and 10 wrinkled face. He got up from the stump and wiped the raindrops of sweat from his red wrinkled face with his big blue bandana. And something else, Jess, he said, motioning for me to follow him to the upper edge of the clearing. You won't understand until you reach 60 and 10. After these years, your life is borrowed, and when you live on that kind of time, something goes back, something I cannot explain. You go back to the places you knew and loved. See this steep hill slope. He pointed down from the upper rim of the clearing toward the deep valley below. Your mother and I, when he was 19 and I was 22, cleared his mountain slope together. We raised corn, beans, and pumpkins here. He continued, his voice rising with excitement. He talked with his hands too. Those were the days. This was not the land one had to build up. It was already here as God has made it, and we had to do was to clear the trees and burn the bush. I plowed his mountain with cattle the first time it was ever plowed, and we raised more than a barrel of corn to the shock. That's why I came back up here. I went back to our youth, and this was the only land left like that was.